Hello and welcome to the Wulfcast, episode 12, seasons. I am Joel, joined as always by
Roxane.
And I'm Dan.
The owners of Wulfpack Games here in Griffin, Georgia. This is our weekly podcast where we talk about what's going on around the community, what games we've got coming to the shelves, and what games we've got coming to the tables. So, without further ado, what all have we been getting into over the past week?
Well, I am going to begin the cast with some sobering news that we have lost a member of our community. Alfredo Martinez has passed as of, I believe, last Saturday.
Night. Oh, that was last night.
Well, yeah. Well, hold on. No, it wasn't last night. It was the day before. I don't even know what day it is. It's Wednesday. So we will be posting up a GoFundMe on here.
Link will be in the description.
And on our socials to raise money for the funeral. And we'll also post up the funeral for any of you that may want to attend.
Yeah, he died abruptly from cancer with no previous symptoms. He went undergone some chemo treatment and died as a result of the chemo treatment. So his widow is struggling to figure out how to make do with the funeral arrangements. So that's what the GoFundMe is there to help out with. So
it's a young family and really just awesome people. And so our hearts are with you guys.
Yeah, Alfredo was a really fun Magic player around here, all the way from Venezuela.
Yeah, he wanted to be here a lot more. He actually loved this place, but it was difficult, for obvious reasons. So, uplifting. We have our annual toy drive box by the Griffin Fire Rescue. We do this every year. It's been successful in the past. This year will probably be particularly necessary where so many people are having difficulties affording not just Christmas but food. So you can bring canned food and non-perishables as well. We'll collect those. There's places that need them. All the food banks are desperate right now already. And this toy drive, let me see here. There's links for that as well, QRs. I will try to get that posted up as well.
Perfect.
That'll be on the socials. And then, what did I play this past week, right, is Werewolf. And that was fun.
That was fun.
It was a ton of people.
Yeah, we had a full group for Werewolf at the Halloween party last week, and it was great. Carmine and Dan both offered to run the game. I was like, no, I'm having fun. I say good morning and then pull the pin and walk away from the grenade.
It was so dramatic. It was so involved. It was so fun. Everyone was laughing. This was at the Halloween party. Halloween party, a blast. If you didn't come, you missed it. The gumbo cook-off. That was
delicious.
Excellent idea.
I ate so much.
Josh Tolan, congratulations. He won $150. That was 20 tickets sold that went towards the gumbo cook-off. We had people coming in off the street because they just saw it randomly, like, oh, there's a gumbo cook-off?
Yep.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Saw it on Facebook and decided to attend a Halloween party.
Yeah.
Wasn't the Halloween party they were expecting, but they stayed for the gumbo cook-off, participated, and then left.
Yeah, they thought it was interesting, all of it. But, lots of fun, costume contests, just a good time. Yeah, very good time.
Oh, yeah.
That was my week, other than being extraordinarily busy.
Right. It's been a very emotionally roller coastery kind of week. I mean, there's more than we could ever get into. Joel, your turn.
My turn. Well, I played Werewolf as well. That was a fun game to run. Halloween party was great. You missed it if you weren't here. If you were here, you were part of the fun. You were the fun. Let's see. Over the past week, I noticed we had some people picking up and playing Trench Crusade and trying to get a weekly game going. So that's going to be interesting. I'm excited to see what kind of tables they get going. Excuse me. After the Halloween party, finally got in Saturday night with John and another buddy of mine, and we played a little bit of Champions right about until closing, and then this week we got the Halo Flashpoint Feet First into Hell box. And I have been getting mine painted up, and I have been playing with my ODSTs, and I am very excited to be bringing in some Hell Jumpers for the tournament tomorrow.
All right.
Cool.
So I've been itching to play. As soon as I got the plastic off of my box, I turned to John, my roommate, and I'm like, so you want to be like we're in high school and order pizza and play Halo tonight?
There's so much in that box.
Yes.
It is. Oh
Wow.
gosh.
Very nice.
Where do I start? It is a value comparable to the Spartan Edition kit. And the Spartan Edition kit is admittedly one of the best values in tabletop gaming, I feel like, right now. This is a very close second.
I mean, the Banished, Rise of the Banished has got a good bit of stuff for how much you're paying.
The Rise of the Banished does have a good
Just
bit of
the
stuff for how
same
much
cost.
you're paying. This has the same cost. This has 2 of every non-legend model in there, which I totally didn't account for. I was expecting 1 of everything and 2 of maybe a couple. But no, 2 of everything in there and more terrain than what's in the Spartan Edition.
That terrain's cool.
That terrain is
Terrain's
really
cool.
cool.
Good
I
job.
love it. I actually eventually might, like John was talking about getting a box, and he's like, you want to split a box if you just want the terrain out of it? And I'm like, maybe.
The big tower in it is big.
It's big, and it makes a map lopsided. I asked Josh if he would bring his for me to use in table setup tomorrow, but over the past since last night, I am actually considering toning down the terrain density on tables and trying an event with what is suggested by the rules committee.
Okay.
I feel like it's a little light, and I feel like it's a little. I feel like it's a little much, particularly to reset your terrain between every round according to what's on the map. But I'm going to give it the college try because I haven't done it yet. And so we'll see how that goes.
I think normally we here at our place, we get the same thing of mixing up the terrain by making sure everybody moves tables.
We make sure everybody moves tables, and I do my best. I actually did a recording a couple weeks ago while I was setting up some tables to share this. But I do my best to try and build at as balanced of a table as possible. If it's not symmetrical, I at least try to make sure that
There's a big thing here, roughly this way,
elevation
there's
and
a big thing
coverage
here.
is essentially like I try to make sure elevation is equitable between both sides of the board, and that their like line of sight is broken up every 3 cubes.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, that's me. I've been thinking a lot about Flashpoint this week. It's been on my brain.
It's been a good week to do it too, you know?
It is Halo Day when we're recording this.
Yes,
117.
today is November 7th. Halo Day. Happy Halo Day.
Happy Halo Day.
Yesterday.
What you been up to, Dan?
Like I said, since last we recorded, the emotional roller coaster is a high frequency sine wave. It has
that
been
reference.
absolutely amazing and a mess at the same time, but not an amazing mess. All right, so I'm going to try to go over everything that really happened in a short term. So the campaign is over. The election is over. Late voting ended yesterday, I believe. No, ends in a couple of days. But there's enough results in, and I had the third most votes for all 8 candidates, but I still lost. So one of the people that got more votes than me was the person I was running against. So congratulations to them on winning. I hope that they were able to show up for work. Because that's my whole platform, is I was going to show up for work. So, that being said, we got to do the Halloween party. We played 3 games of I played 3 games of Werewolf.
I had to clean
You
up
had to
a
go
lot.
count
I had to
as
clean
well.
up a whole lot.
I got murdered in the first game before I could win.
Very dramatic.
And then,
Very. It was great. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
okay. So I was murdered in the first game. I ended up winning the second game as one of the two werewolves. And then in the third game, I feel like we won. We got
the villagers finally won.
Accidentally. We accidentally got the right clue that wasn't supposed to be a clue. And we were able to get... Yes. We misinterpreted something that wasn't a clue as a clue to get the right answer. That was fun. So, I won 2 games of werewolf.
That is stumbling into the right answer.
Yeah.
By all means.
And then everybody, when I won the second game, because I was a werewolf, everybody looked at me like, oh, can we ever trust what you say? And it's like, I should not play this game with people that are part of the storm.
That is entirely fair.
And then Brandon and I played a game of 30K. We played a 2,000-point game of 30K. We used one of the newer missions from the Saturnine Tactica book. And I won by 4-ish points. I want to say 4 points. Yeah,
nice.
There were dice involved, and I won.
Oh, my word. Oh, the world is changing.
Right?
Boy.
Oh, the tide has turned. Hope is returning.
It was a close game the entire way. Our casualties mounted up basically equally the entire time. And it was just a denial of 8 points during one round that let me creep up by 4 points on him.
More than just an Egyptian river.
Yes.
Was Brandon okay?
Brandon was very okay.
He didn't cry.
No, he was. I think he was very proud of me for winning.
No.
It gave him some strength to not pull punches as much, I guess. I don't know.
I mean,
but we had a good time.
If you thinking they're just going to win against you because your dice are horrible, then maybe it would be quite shocking.
Oh, his dice were so good. His dice were so good. He could not roll 6s every time he rolled. I could not roll 1s every time I rolled. I did roll some 6s.
Gosh, I know that feeling.
He did roll a couple of 2s.
I kid you not, between 2 games of Flashpoint over the past week, I had a dozen instances where 3 dice were rolled at 136.
Right?
Or 137. And it was so consistent, it was scary. I hate it.
The other thing is, yesterday we put up a video on YouTube and we linked it to our social medias explaining that by the end of the month, Wulfpack Games is going to undergo a big change. We'll briefly describe it here, but we do go in full detail on the other video, so if you have questions, start there. If you have more questions, come in and ask.
We will link that video in the description below.
But we are switching the entire dynamic of the game to being a open to the public game store where it's free to play tables, to being we are going to be a private gaming club that requires a subscription to get into the gaming arena. Where we have the same tables and more to play on. So we'll have store copies of games, a lot more than we've ever had before. And we will also have a video gaming section for not sale, but for play. So we've got that.
We're getting some couches and stuff.
Yep, we're going to get in some nice little lounge area stuff. And there's a bunch of other improvements we're going to start working on this month, but the official flip is the December 1st through 4th week will be closed as we rearrange all of the interior and get it all nice and comfy in here. And then we're going to move from that. So it's going to require us a membership. So we are encouraging people now to start their membership. All of the benefits that come that are besides at game room access, because that already happens. All those benefits for new members kicks in immediately. Yes. So we've already seen people take in the savings and save hundreds of dollars just yesterday alone in item pickup. So come on in. Let's do it. We're looking to reach 130 members and then keep it going.
I would like to add that currently and through the whole month of November, the entire month of November, anything that is discountable. That excludes food items, consigned items, magic singles,
Events.
and events, is 15% off. This is a liquidation of most of the product because we are paring down so hard to what will be necessary to have for the members.
Yep.
So 15% off everything all month. It's like Black Friday all month.
Except Starschlock, which is 50% off. It's time to move that stuff. If you were ever interested in owning a little bit of pulp sci-fi memorabilia and miniatures, now is the time because it is moving. It's been announced online to the Starschlock communities, and if you wanted it, those people do. It's time to get it before they do. So that's what's going on big. That's what's happened over the break. It was a heck of a break.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Recovering. It's going to take days.
Yep. And that's got nothing to say about everything that's going on outside of this place.
Oh, yeah. So much more.
I think
Oh, yes.
it is time. What is this? Was this supposed to be here?
Oh,
Or was this gonna
no,
go to the wheel?
that was last
Yeah.
week. Last week's note.
Okay.
So that brings us through
I think it's
what
time.
we've had going on for the last week. So
I think it's time
for a
to
breather.
hear a message from our sponsors.
a message from our sponsors. We'll be back after this message. And here's the message.
Here's the message.
Nice catch.
Thank you.
So, message from our sponsors. As always, this is our every episode plug from Clack Attack, our sponsor and producer and editor. Hi, I'm Clack Attack. Check us out at clack-attack.com for your custom sleeved PC cable needs. Or with the holidays around the corner, I know it's a tall order, but some people might be looking to get a computer built for some other reason. So if you're looking for a computer build and you don't know where to start, feel free to hit me up. I'm happy to help out with computer build services as well. Other than that, particularly with this neck of the woods, check me out at Clack Attack 3D on Etsy. Etsy.com/ClackAttack3D, all one word, for your organizer carrying system. All trays across all organizer systems are interchangeable and can go back and forth. I have themes across Battletech. I have Game of Thrones, I have Warhammer, I have Halo, Marvel Crisis Protocol, and Star Wars goodies all across the board. Hopefully next week I should finally have this one finished. I'm working on introducing the Organizer Hobby Safe, which is essentially two 3.0 organizers with a hinge in the middle, opening like a book. So it's actually, big enough and deep enough to carry a 40K army. And it also features the rail system for attaching your dice cup, your cards, tarot size cards, index 4x6 cards. I've got rule book attachments. I have a can holder, a double can holder, for
So
when you
cool.
need to have a drink when you're rolling your dice.
Quite creative.
Yeah. And then also with the Halo Flashpoint Feet First into Hell, I have ODST themed token carriers, and once I get through a few more prints, I'm going to be introducing some ODST docking bay attachments as well. So
That's pretty cool.
I need to get that, and I need to get the Banished up still. So check us out on Etsy.com/ClackAttack3D or clack-attack.com. And that'll be all for this ad, and back to your programming.
Welcome back to your programming. I'm Dan. This is
Roxanne,
and
Joel, hi. Long time no see.
I got a question.
What's up?
What is that clicky things? Because I saw clicky things the other day and I started clicking them because that's what I do.
This?
Click, click, click.
It's a fidget.
That's why I was fidgeting.
Yeah.
Naturally fidgeting. Didn't even know.
Yeah,
Could've been
I
a
added
option.
these to my vendor shop right as I was coming up here for the Halloween and trick-or-treating thing. I have some if you would like me to bring some and try.
didn't you sell like two of those?
I sold two of them.
Oh, this is
Halloween
like
trick or
clicking a pen but not having to click a pen.
It's 4 different, it's keyboard switches.
keys too.
Yeah, it's keyboard switches, and there are 4 different profiles. 2 different types of click, one that just thumps, and then one that's a little
Who knew I needed it.
They got different
did.
resistances, so they hit
Yeah.
differently. So you can kind
Yeah,
of.
they do.
You could even.
I mean,
It's like having 4 different drums.
I mean, I
Yeah.
But on
play
your
piano,
fingers.
and on a real piano, you'll feel every key has its own personality.
Yeah.
This is good. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh my gosh, stop. 'Cause
Hold
I'm
it.
gonna, no, because I'm gonna.
Okay, you're
do a
gonna click.
whole
I'll give it to you
episode
after we're done recording. So, if you want some fidgets, hit me up.
Oh yeah. I feel quite satisfied about that. Yay.
Upcoming products and pre-order announcements.
Upcoming products and pre-order announcements.
Start the 15-minute timer. Blood Bowl 3rd season. The announcement dropped. We put the pre-orders out there. We had people say they wanted it. We've had one person pay for their box. I need that to get it in.
Yes.
So if you asked for one, I need you to come in today, which you won't see this today, and get it in. So
Get your money to Dan. Allegedly, I saw this somewhere on the interwebs that allegedly there's November 15th for a street date on those.
Sounds
I have no
right.
idea.
Sounds
I have
right.
not had an official thing. This is probably something I saw on either Facebook or Reddit. So let this be your warning, because November 15th is a week away.
Oh yeah.
let's just. Oops, that's a calculator, not a calendar.
I do that all the time.
Calendar.
It's weird.
I think. Yeah, the 15th is probably the earliest we'll have it. I want to bet that they'll say it's the 22nd. But the 15th or the 22nd is when it's supposed to hit. So, but for us to have it here by the 15th, it's got to ship by Monday.
Yeah.
And which means it's got to get paid for today on Friday.
So,
Discord announcement.
I already made the Discord announcement yesterday.
yeah.
So we'll see how many more people show up.
So,
Okay, secondarily, we've had some interest in Trench Crusade. Trench Crusade is a fully online game. Until very recently, they announced that they would sell a plastic box of one specific faction called Prussians. There's a lot of you who probably don't know what a Prussian is. Essentially, they're Germans, specific version of German. They are available for pre-order. So far, I've had 2 people ask me to get one. That's going to have to go in super soon because it's coming out essentially the same time. About, I think the 22nd is the street date that I saw.
oh, dang, that's quick. Okay.
I want to say they're like $65 a box.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, I think there's places already selling them at less than that. There is no MSRP, so the standard pricing schema for like Dragon Shields and other board games would place it at about $65. All right.
Sounds about right.
We
And
did
Because if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure that those are also. I know My Mini Factory it was announced as like their production partner, so I think they might. I don't know if they're going to be screws there, but this probably means they're going to be resin.
No, they're plastic sprues.
They are
Yeah.
nice. Oh, that's right. I saw something like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm totally off base.
You're good.
Because I also saw
Trench
that-
Crusade's like been a shotgun to the gaming community. It's been really interesting. It's been all online. It's got lots of fervor, and then you couldn't get it anywhere if you
Yeah, 'cause
had heard about
everything-
it and like I'm gonna go to my local game store and buy it, and then be
Yeah,
like, oh,
because they
we're
had
not allowed to-
STLs, but particularly their main thing from the start was that we'll just take your Warhammer stuff or take your whatever and kit bash.
But everybody really was excited about the models.
Right, because their designs on the models are they. No offense, I mean this with all due respect and in a very good way, but their model designs to me draw my attention in the way of driving past like a wreck. It's got the rubberneck appeal.
Yeah. So when they announced it, they was just nonstop. People were like, when are you going to get Trench Crusade? I was like, well, for what we know, never. They won't.
And
let
that was
us.
like a year and a half ago.
Yeah.
So now they actually are announcing some retail stuff. And then also, because there's some of the War Games Atlantic kits that, because
Pair well with it.
Yeah.
So go back to.
Jacob made some with the Les Grognards from
War Games Atlantic.
Yeah, I can't remember their set.
The
But
Deathfields line.
yeah, their Deathfields line. And then the Great War line, there's some Russians over there that look like they could make some really good Heretic Legions. And also, it looks like War Games Atlantic has their own Trench Crusade line coming out. So, I have no idea when that might be out, but they're on pre-order. And Dan's got War Games Atlantic, so talk to Dan if you're interested in that. Trench Missionaries look pretty cool.
I'd like to just say that
Sorry.
it's not something to not get in. It's completely different.
You want to put this over there? So?
Well, I really should, so I don't bend away. So, I just want to say we have some Pokemon in.
Yay.
We're
It's
almost
going
out.
fast.
We're almost
so,
out.
yeah, maybe today it'll go before this even gets out.
Yep.
But speaking of not being able to get anything, and I think something needs to be said because even I noticed, Riftbound.
Yeah, Riftbound, everybody's calling from the state of Georgia that's interested in Riftbound, calling the store every day, seeing if we have any more of the Proving Grounds box. That's what everybody wants. It was 4 decks. It was like $25. It was a little starter box, essentially. Apparently it has one of the biggest chase cards in the entire set was in it. Those were hyper allocated, and everything we got, we sold out immediately. We didn't get much. We asked for weeks. We asked for 3 months for people to let us know if they were interested in Riftbound. And here in this store, we had one person that was so very interested, and everything we pre-ordered, he bought. And so he bought everything. We didn't go super deep. And now everybody's calling us asking if we've got it. And the answer is we don't. And that's what it takes to make sure the product's here for whatever it is for the entire community. Is somebody's got to be interested enough to get something, but enough people have to be interested for there to be actually any traction. So if you're interested in playing Riftbound, a game that you can't get, you can hit up Jesus. He's got 4 decks and a whole bunch of extra booster packs that he's opened up to build a deck out of and stuff. So he was playing with it last night, even with I think Smith and Ian and Jordan and stuff. So that was going on. So yeah, Riftbound, can't get it. The second wave of Riftbound was decks only, from what I remember, or whatever, but the due date to get that pre-order in was before the release date of the first wave. So we, of course, didn't get any of that. We didn't ask for it because there was no demand. Now there's lots of demand, but it's not from inside the store. But no one could have foreseen that it was going to be that interesting from this perspective.
Yeah.
So we don't have Riftbound. But we do have a little bit of Pokemon, what little I have left. We'll stay. So I think we have, 4 packs and an Elite Trainer box.
That's it.
And that's going to be it. Yeah, 4 or 5 packs maybe. So we got those checked in Wednesday.
Amazing.
They've about all been caught
And almost all from people that don't.
Yeah?
regularly.
Well, I don't know that I've seen either of those people ever before.
Honestly, with everything that they did, with how they were releasing things to stores, it really killed the community. And a lot of people I thought that would have gotten into it and just bought it up. They're over it. They've moved on, and I think the company kind of hurt itself. So hopefully they can build back up because
we'll see.
people enjoy playing it.
Yeah, we'll see if we can get another box in of the next set, because there's enough interest in Pokemon that's not even in the store to now.
Yeah.
To keep getting it in if we can. So that's what I've got for upcoming. Did we hit our 15-minute mark? Or
We still got a few minutes.
Oh, good.
So
We're going to bank those few minutes into a following segment.
hey. So that brings us up to upcoming products and pre-orders. So we need to take a break. Or we want to keep on rolling.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right.
All right, and we're back.
We're back from that break we didn't take.
It was like that, and it's gone.
Comment, drawing, and prizing.
Comment, drawing, and prizing time.
Okay.
Da-da-da-da.
This is an interesting wheel. This is something else, I tell you.
All right. So, last video, episode 13, we had a total of 14 comments by 2 users.
Good job, Brian.
So that means our
And Joe.
box opening pool is $14. Good job, guys.
Robo Rally's on the.
Robo Rally's the only game that was mentioned.
Gotta mention the games.
So here we go. We're gonna see if we can open whether Joe or Brian gets $5 in store credit.
The Wheel of Names.
It is wait, we gave bonus entries for the pictures, didn't we?
Oh yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah, hold up. We have
Last minute
Okay.
adjustments.
Yeah.
This is a
we
great
have
time to
Dobar.
Dobar?
Dobar. Will Dobar.
Will and anyone else do a picture with their voting stickers?
Brian.
Brian
Brian.
and
Okay.
Somebody else?
I mean, it was both the Schneiders.
Oh.
I
Oh.
mean, it was them together.
Yeah.
They also
Alrighty.
share one account, so.
No, I'm doing it because Savannah.
Yeah, we put
Yes.
her on before.
Savannah, you matter, man. You're mad.
Why do people call while I'm filming?
It's the curse.
It was,
It's the curse of being an adult.
it was under show and tell, wasn't it?
Yeah, I'm putting Savannah on
Yes.
there. That's good. This is good stuff.
There's Dobar.
Yeah.
There's the Schneiders. I thought there was one more, but
Let me
Maybe
double
we'll
check.
start putting
There's
Savannah's
not.
name over
See if
Brian's
somebody-
anyway.
there's just not. Nobody else. Grayson said, I did in fact vote, because I assume he's not paying attention
Yeah, Grayson is
to the
not aware.
podcast.
Smack talking people on here.
No, I said he doesn't watch the podcast is all. A great shot of Dobar.
And then I laughed at Dobar because he said butts. I'm an adult.
All right, so we have 3 people on the wheel.
Yeah. No, we have
Four.
We should have
1,
4
2, 3,
places.
4,
5 places.
people. Well, 5 things
Oh,
and
then
4
Savannah.
people.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's
don't
right.
forget about Savannah.
I'm not trying to.
Jeez.
Savannah Erasure here.
Hey, okay, this made the wheel more interesting.
Considerably.
I'm gonna hit the shuffle.
Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
Because normally I
Shoe
shuffle
fillet.
much. Before we added the rest of this, there was only 2 spots on here, Joe and Brian. But now we do have the pictures with the voting stickers. Good job. Good job.
Thank you
Civic
for getting
duty.
out and voting.
Yeah.
It doesn't
Yes.
matter what you voted for, but
That's
we're so
right.
proud that you took a picture near a voting station suggesting that you voted.
Yes. Good job. Proud of you guys. All right, I'm gonna hide that. I'm gonna expand this. Daniel,
Yep.
get up your phone.
Am I gonna do the
You're gonna hold the wheel of names.
wheel of
Names.
fish names?
Boop, boop.
She's got a mouse.
Okay, I got it.
Oh, that's
And-
right. She does have the mouse.
All
I
right.
totally forgot.
Ready? And let's go.
Oh, look, there's a picture of the logo in the background of that wheel.
Yeah, I did.
Oh,
I did that.
Nice.
Oh,
What is this?
which wedge are we on?
Brian!
Brian!
Oh, congratulations, Brian. Jeez Louise, if you could apply that luck to his dice more often, that'd be great. Yeah, good job.
He
All
needs
right,
the Brian blessing.
Good job on
On
getting
the
that
mega
extra
dice.
bonus.
Congratulations,
slot.
Brian.
And that's what did it.
Congratulations, everyone, for being on the wheel. Remember to comment
Yes.
down below, name a game,
Yeah.
and maybe, just maybe, it'll be our next unboxing.
And then participate with the discussion with other people on the on here. It makes it easier to get more comments. So, Brian, again, we lament. Robo Rally is more than $14. I'm not even going to go get it this time. So
Tired.
we will save that unboxing for later. Who knows? Maybe a box will get unboxed, and maybe we do that for January. If we don't get it unboxed before January, or December, right? If we don't get it unboxed before December, we'll do that on our first podcast into the new
Into the club.
new club membership. And since we're going to crack, as long as there's a copy of Robo Rally over there, we're going to crack it open for the club membership,
Yeah.
anyways.
That's a good
and we'll
idea
do
there.
we'll do a opening there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Excellent.
we are going to continue this podcast in perpetuity. Ooh, that's a fun word to say. When we roll into December and so forth and keep this going, as long as there's Wulfpack Games, there'll be a Wulfcast. And we are the cast of Wulfcast.
Indeed.
Okay, so that is the drawing and prizing moment.
It is.
Yeah.
Upcoming events for the Wulfpack.
Okay.
10-minute time. Oh, I'm not supposed to read that part.
Helps you remind you though.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
so we have this Saturday, tomorrow, second Saturday, downtown Griffin.
Oh, is it already? Jeez.
It is, I know.
Yeah.
It's just like it's boom, boom.
I know.
Yeah. After September, everything goes very fast, and it's a lot. That always happens after September.
Indiana Jones right there.
We have a holiday market for the town of Griffin. I'm sure that there will be specials if you want to start your shopping early and find some cool crafties and stuff. However, we will have a what we're gonna have our hobbies on hill for that. We have maybe some new vendors. Well, we do have some new vendors. Goat milk soap.
Good job.
I
Good
know I
job.
did it right
Yep.
this time. And amazing soaps that she has. So I can't remember the name right now, but we are looking forward to having her. She may bring a goat dressed as a reindeer.
They were out during the last market festival, and they were up the street a good bit.
Yes.
Near Angelo's.
Yes.
And one of the things that caught my eye on the booth when I walked past it is they had some like D20 jewelry, if I remember correctly, also.
Yeah, there was 2 vendors on one slot, I think, too. So it was kind of mixed in because, yeah, we have some vendors that work together with other vendors. It's really awesome when they do that too. And then, Sunday, November 15th.
November 15th.
Which is the day that you need some orders in by. But also, we will be having a market here at Wulfpack Games that is consisting of multiple vendors as their own pop-up shops.
Oh, nice.
Come out and get some cool stuff for yourself, holidays, appreciating someone. We will have Petrichor, Art and Oddities, Buck Sunshine doing herbal incenses and things of that nature. Very nice smells. A new vendor that we are welcoming is Jacob's 3D Creations. Does a lot of mugs and things of that. So, and I think Viaski Arts might be out for that one. There is 2 slots still open, and they're inside the shop. So if you want to sign up, if you got things to sell, contact me. Messenger, come in the store. That's preferable, so I can show you what's going on. And let me know no later than the 10th. Okay, so there you go. I think. No, I got one more. I got one more. All right, we are having Thanksgiving as usual.
Excellent.
We had to
At the store.
discuss it at the store.
Like we've done.
Yep. It is potluck. I will make turkey. I will definitely make turkey. I'm thinking of making the mashed potatoes. That way we are confirmed that we have protein. However, if you want to come, you can come. Please bring a dish. If you cannot bring a dish, maybe contribute to the cooks a little bit. And if you can't do that, come on. This is for people that need a place to go, want a place to go, want to get away from family, want to go somewhere with your family. What we do is generally we get 2 tables full of food. I mean, it's just people bring a lot of food and good stuff, all sorts of things.
Yep.
And we eat well, and then we play games, and then we eat some more and play some more games. It's not a shopping day here. It's just come on in. Let's have some good food with good people.
Yep. It's closed for business day. It is a day of fellowship and food and thinking back on all of the good things that has happened and helped us get to where we've gotten to.
We're very grateful to be able to have a space for this. Come on out. You are welcome. I think that's all for me.
Yeah, come on out for that if you can. It's a great way to show like that you're thankful for a place for this place too, and all the people that help keep this going.
Yeah.
And bring a green bean casserole or something.
I'm gonna bring sweet potatoes.
All right. Good.
FYI, there's a cinnamon allergy here, so this is the time of year where a lot of cinnamon comes out.
Yeah.
I'll hold off on cinnamon. And
What's a good replacement, Roxanne, for cinnamon for people that bring food that needs cinnamon, but have people in their lives that have a cinnamon allergy?
Yeah. From my experience of having to substitute for a savory addition to many things, if you must, and it's always good to bring that depth down into the savoriness, even on a sweet, allspice is excellent. However, I like to use allspice with a little nutmeg and a touch of ginger.
That's about what I was thinking.
Yeah, if you can do the combination, if you got it in your cabinet. But yeah, some people are quite sensitive, and it tastes like there's cinnamon in it without burning people to death. Yes. So, but if you're gonna put cinnamon in something, do declare nuts as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
whole nuts
careful.
or even
Popcorn.
just know what's in it. There's a bunch of different allergies. It's okay to bring stuff that people are allergic to. Cinnamon is actually really difficult for me to be around because it gets in the air. Whereas like people with nut allergies generally need to ingest it. Not always though. So
A lot of times it's contained within itself, but if it's like fresh and hot and smoky, it's gonna be up in the area.
Yeah.
all right. So the next thing is.
All right. So we'll have more information about that Thanksgiving when it's available, and down in the descriptions of our podcast as well. Moving forward, the podcast is going to be out after this is done, but today is Halo Day. After we get done recording, I've got some orders to go ship, and then I will be back at like 5 o'clock until closing with table set up and running some Halo demos, or maybe just
Demo.
So whenever I'm doing a Halo demo day, just come on up. If you've never played before, we'll teach you how to play. And if nobody comes and gets a demo, then I think Josh is probably going to be coming up, and we'll probably practice some stuff before we play tomorrow.
If you don't know how to play Halo, you will after about 3.5 minutes.
Yeah, it's really easy. The floor is low for picking the game up.
It is ridiculous how fast you can pick up that game for a miniatures game. I've never seen one be able to be that quick. I think the hardest thing to understand in the entire thing is the little command dice.
Yeah, the command dice are the most complicated part. Everything else is just figure your order of operations, and it's literally go down a checklist.
And command dice are as complicated as roll a 6-sided dice that's custom to the game, and the faces that you get mean very easy, basic things. You get extra bonus attack or extra bonus move that you could spend during your activation that turn and stuff like that. It's the most complicated thing, but it's the most complicated thing is like rolling dice.
Yeah.
And seeing what you get. It's not complicated at all.
Or just when your dice decide to go ice cold on you. Ice. Anyway. So today is Halo Day with some games going on tonight, demos or practice alike. Tomorrow is going to be our first tournament of Halo Flashpoint OP Season 1 here at Wulfpack Games.
Season 1!
This is going to be tournament 9 of 10 for our Store Championship Series.
9 of 10.
So November and December are the last two events to try and get onto that top 10 leaderboard and earn an invitation to the January Store Championship tournament.
Boop, boop, boop.
So, and then we will be crowning our Wulfpack 2025 champion.
All right.
Store champion. So, that will be in January. However, for this is our next tournament tomorrow, which the podcast will maybe be out in time, maybe not before the tournament starts. We'll see how that goes.
It would be great.
Yeah. We'll see. I actually need to talk to you after this, but that's after the recording. And then last but not least, Kings of War demo. I got a confirmation for December 14th. So it looks like that is still potentially going to be happening. I still got to get stuff painted and built for it.
Okay.
So I'm planning on it, but I still got to get stuff built up for it. Because I also think I'm probably going to take a break on Halo for next Wednesday and pull out the Kings of War Champions and see if anybody wants to play that, because I want to get a game of that in. And because that way I'll get some practice for this bigger Kings of War stuff. But that's what I got. Oh.
There we go. All right.
We also have some banked if I'm missing anything.
Yeah.
Am I missing any upcoming events?
No.
Okay.
Not that I can cognate right now. No. All right.
Cognation.
Like I know. Don't look at me.
Well, then, that brings us around to what are we going to be playing this week? Good timing.
Bolted.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Good timing.
I don't know why my brain just switched over to like soundboard mode.
So what are we playing this week? Obviously, I'm playing Flashpoint tomorrow. One way or another, I'm playing Flashpoint tomorrow and tonight. And trying to get some Kings of War on the table in some way, shape, or form.
That looks very cool. I'm looking at it right now, like looking at different models and stuff. Like, that's really cool.
Kings of War? Yeah. That's like, it's got a very, fantasy is very hit or miss for me. And I'm not like a World of Warcraft kind of fan, but there's something about that aesthetic that is reminiscent of like the Warcraft aesthetic to me. It's almost in the similar realm of cartoonishness. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think.
These models are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think
and the non-human models there's like the non-elves, non-humans, like the force. I really like the elemental looks that they have. Their elemental models are dope.
There's a range of fantasy. And I'm sure somebody has broken it apart into its own separate subgenres by now. I know a long time ago that we used to call high fantasy the Conan style fantasy, because that's how the Conan movies would. It was the days of high adventure and high fantasy, right? And there's a difference in what Dungeons and Dragons used to be like in that framework back in the 80s and 90s compared to nowadays. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying it's better or worse. It's just different. I'm not a big fan of the newer stuff. Not saying it's worse. It's not got the appeal to me. So having all the gunslingers next to wizards, next to mechanical tinkerers.
You got your steampunk and my sorcery.
Yeah, which used to be an interesting flavor to just keep life, but
so perpetuated.
Yeah, it's like if all I ate was Takis Fuego all the time. How exactly would going back to just plain corn chips taste?
Yeah,
because when all you eat is the only corn chips you ever eat are the only snacks you ever eat. It's just a regular corn chip.
You're gonna smell
it gets really good after a while. You're like, oh, I kind of like that. But when you start having all the extra salts and sugars packed onto it, all of a sudden that's all you want, and you kind of end up with this hollow feeling, and you don't even know it. It's almost the same thing with that kind of stuff in fantasy. It's not that it's bad for me, in my take on, but Kings of War feels like it sits in a fantasy realm that's older, like the movie Legend with Tom Cruise is in that realm. That sits on a dark side of that same classic fantasy. But it's more fantastical than Conan the Barbarian, where there's magic, and the one James Earl Jones turns into a giant snake and stuff, right? But that's about the only real magic you see, although there's a time when Conan is plagued by ghosts and demons, and Mako is sitting there trying to keep the demons away and stuff, right? And there's a sorceress that he throws in the fire when she's naked, right? Like, there's a whole bunch of magic stuff that happens, but, like, it doesn't feel very overtly magical. And I feel like Kings of War lives in that realm, but there's a lot of magic in there. But it's not like Age of Sigmar, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, where everything is, let's replace guns and make this sci-fi game, this fantasy game, a sci-fi game, essentially. So we're just going to have a bunch of people shooting at each other and call it fantasy because there's a dragon in the background. And and that, like I said, none of those other types of fantasy are bad. But it is kind of nice to go back to the core.
Yeah.
Of where, like, the Tolkien-esque, like, there's not a ton of magic everywhere. Wizards aren't super popular or frequent in the Tolkien settings.
That's
True.
It's and, like, to see a tabaxi in D&D is almost common. It's not even a trope. It's just super common. Whereas, like, beforehand, thinking about ever having a tabaxi in a campaign would be like, oh, is that a werecat? No, But that was a special, weird, one-off curse kind of thing. But now it's just, it's weird. It's nice to go back to the core, and I feel Kings of War has a good, solid set of in the core of fantasy for its aesthetic and its stylizations. And that's what I really love about it. And that's
I'm liking it.
Fully my opinion. I think I took up all of our extra time we used.
Looks like a respectful modeling to the females from what I saw,
Yeah.
which is always a thing. You know, armor's important and clothing is too.
True.
I'm just saying. It looks good though for what I saw.
So what are we playing this week? You said you're going to play that.
I'm gonna try to play some Kings of War. I'm also gonna be playing some Halo. I got some Kings of War stuff I'm gonna be painting as well this week as I get to that paint time. Basing.
You think that's you?
That's all for me. What about y'all?
R?
Oh, I'm next. There's no dot thing. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
No. There's not a dot. It's an R. Hopefully, I will play Artistry. I was saying I wanted to play Artistry last week and never got to it, but for understandable reasons, life's been a little chaotic. So if anyone wants to get my jewelry box Artistry out with me, let me know. Come on in. I've also been diamond painting. I've been needing some therapy, so I might actually diamond paint some too because I need to kind of wind down a little bit where I can. And I do want to just say, this is off topic, but I did get word back from Catherine Martinez, and it's going to be tomorrow. It's probably before anyone even sees this. From 1 to 3 at our friend's funeral home, Connor Westbury. You can go and have family visit when the family's having visitation with Alfredo before they move him along in his journey.
So that brings us through everything.
Yeah, I don't know that I'm going to be playing anything specific. I'll be up for doing some stuff on Saturday. Probably whatever the board game guys that come in on Saturday bring. So we'll be open for all sorts of people to join. But I'm probably going to start breaking out some of the new remodeling stuff for December and getting that prepped up to install for the game room for that.
Got a little bit of a job on that one.
Yep, we might move some of the tables. I might take down a table to have some of the space to be able to start prepping up stuff.
Fair.
But so please be careful. It shouldn't be dangerous. Just don't mess with.
Mind the progress.
Yeah, don't mess with stuff that isn't ready to be messed with.
I would like to consider opening up Fromage, and we'll have it for the store for when we have multiple. They have 3 copies,
Oh, well, okay.
I believe. Yeah, because I put some in the back. But I would like to open up one of those as a consideration for the members club to have available for one of the games. That's gotten people love playing that game. I would like to play that game, and I think it'd be a good addition. We'll think about it.
Yeah, if we have a copy left come December, it should get cracked open for the game
Well,
room.
I was thinking like this week, but we'll see.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned indeed.
All right. Closing banter and sign off.
That was some banter. So, I think that brings us to a conclusion. I think that's everything we got to talk about this week. So, we will be back next week with a new recording, a new episode, and a new podcast.
There's a good chance come next month that the format might change a bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Format might change. The setup is probably going to change.
Things are going to need to, I think.
Oh, yeah. It's going to...
We're shaking it up.
Yeah. It's like we're not going to be... This isn't going to be the same recording setup that we end up using, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, the storage is going to change.
I mean, the whole format, the whole layout in here is going to
Everything.
change, but there's going to be a lot changing on the format here. There's going to be a lot changing in how it's delivered as well. So we'll figure it all out. And thanks for joining us for the ride.
Yeah, we're still going to try to bring you news and information about what's going on in the gaming world and what's going on here locally. So we'll try to bend it to like national level.
Yeah.
And spend a lot more time on those kind of topics.
And just talk about sounds good to me.
So, live from Wulfpack Games, I'm Dan.
Roxane.
And I've been Joel. And we will catch y'all next week. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below if you want to get into the drawing. Until next time, everybody, have a fantastic week, and we will catch y'all on the flip side.
Adios.
Go roll them dice.